Hello, I am Fran Baines, the media specialist for South Atlanta High School, and in today's video, I would like to share the usage of Galileo for all of your research needs. I like to say Galileo to the rescue. So the step number one is we want to go and access Galileo via My Backpack. So from my backpack, let's either scroll down and look for the Galileo icon, or we can simply type in Galileo here in the search bar. GAL, and you will see it will populate the blue box here and has Galileo Botanical School. Alrighty, keep in mind Galileo is a database that houses other databases. And so we want to use Galileo because when you do a typical Google search, there are no guarantees that what you acquire or what you come across will be considered misleading or real news or fake news. And so to avoid that, we just simply want to go straight to Galileo because we know that all of the resources that are comprised here in Galileo have been vetted by scholars. Make sure you're logged in. You'll notice on the top right hand corner where it says welcome user, and you have the option to log out. All right. Make sure you're also under bento search, which is on the left hand side here because it's more user friendly for K through 12. So let's start with a simple search such as I was looking at remote learning for student learning. Remote learning for student learning. Hit search and notice all of the resources that are populated. We have 18 databases covering this information, but within those 18 databases, we have over 60,000 magazine articles, 61,000 news articles, 452 primary sources, 329,000 scholarly articles, pictures from the Digital Library of Georgia, over almost 3,000, points of view, ebooks, encyclopedia entries. This is important because, again, thinking about that Google search, if your teacher asks you to provide 3 primary sources and 2 secondary sources, that would require you to spend countless hours trying to gather that information. By going straight to Galileo, it ensures that number one, again, you're using factual information, you're avoiding fake information, you're also acquiring all the resources in a variety of different platforms, whether it's a magazine article, a primary source, an encyclopedia entry, but you're acquiring all this information in one set platform, which is what we like to say working smarter versus harder or wasting unnecessary time. So let's look at what remote learning for student learning looks like. If I just wanted to see, notice here on the left hand side, Britannica Fundamentals, it provided learning environment for K through 12, whatever that looked like. So some examples of that. If I wanted to look to the right here, scholarly articles, I can either click here, scholarly articles, or I can scroll down here to see what they have available. All right. And so I'll just click on one just to give you a brief idea of what that looks like in general. The impact of technology engagement and student readiness on student learning and blending synchronous learning environment. That's what I was thinking when I plugged it in. So let me see what that looks like. Right off the back, when I saw 2023, I was happy to see that because I'm thinking in light of, now that the pandemic is over, we're back to a brick and mortar. What about the remote learning? Was it a positive? Was it a negative? Did it work? Did it not? Right? So once it redirected me to the actual article here, you have access right underneath that article. It tells you you can access it in a PDF form, which would be great to read here online, or you can even download it. If you download it, notice you have the opportunity of saving it on the right hand side here to your account. So these tools in the top right hand corner, you can use the information to help you cite it. If I click on it, it shows me once I've read the article, if I like what's happening in the article, I can actually go here to get an idea of how to go about citing it. Now, I'm going to say you can click copy and paste, but I always say that at the end of the day, you still need to go in and reformat as needed, right? The other tool is if you want to add it, save it, like I said, to your account to come back later. You have the luxury of doing it there, right? You can share it with other individuals. Maybe you're working on a group project, all right? Or lastly, you can download it, of course, like we said earlier, right? All righty. So again, right off the back, 2023, it's relevant. It's exactly what I was thinking about. I can use the tools to access it later or cite it. And the abstract, this is the last thing I want to say. The abstract is giving you a very small summary of what's provided in the article, but it's very meaty. And what we mean by meaty is it's really going to tell us exactly these are the major components of it, right? So just looking at it, I see student readiness, great power word there, the investigation of technology, engagement, right? So it's exactly what I was thinking along the lines when I plugged in what were the effects, or I'm thinking how was student learning affected by remote learning. Alrighty. So that is Galileo. And again, it is what I consider your one-stop shop to all of your research needs.